And in this video I'm going to break down two swing setups that members of the Daily Market Report are currently long, and that's GDXJ, the Junior Gold Miners Index, and NIO, N-I-O, a Chinese electric car company. First, let's go to GDXJ, and basically what I want to do is show you how multiple setups give you an unfair advantage over the next guy and favor the odds of follow-through and a successful trade. So we entered GDXJ about 7 trading days ago on this breakout. We anticipated a breakout over this 31.25 level, and we actually entered just over 31. The reason being was that I was anticipating a breakout from a third higher low. Here's your November low or late October low right in here. First higher low, second higher low, third higher low. But pulling the lens back shows you just how big a breakout this is. First, you see we anticipated this breakout based on the upthrust here from a trend line connecting all the way back to July, and pulling the lens back even further will show you the scope of this pullback. And actually here a rule of 4 breakout was triggered. A rule of 4 breakout is simply a breakout over a 3-point trend line, and here you can see that trend line. I want to zoom in on this setup that was left last night. This is my textbook 1, 2, 3 pullback 180 buy setup, which is a little bull flag within the context of this breakout. So it's the first bull flag, the first little consolidation, and typically stocks and runaway moves do not see more than a 1 to 3 day consolidation. And you'll notice yesterday GDXJ traced out an outside up day. So this is basically a 180, a 1, 2, 3 pullback, 3 consecutive lower lows, and this day here, this bar here, you see basically is a down day that closes not so much near the low of the day, but it's in the spirit of a 180 because you close near session lows, and yesterday you closed near session highs. So before the open, we put out on our private Twitter feed to members that a down open on GDXJ set up a low risk buying opportunity, and that's exactly what you have. And GDXJ ran up to yesterday's highs and is just backing and filling right now. Let's take a look at the 10-minute, and you can see the pattern from today. Opens, gaps down, basically opens at the lows, makes an opening spike low, and trends back up. First pullback, you get a 1, 2, 3 on the 10-minute, back to the 20-day, the 20 period on the 10-minute, and I'm expecting it to pull back. I'm expecting it to extend. Why? Because here you see an opening range breakout. This is the first 30 minutes high. That's the opening range. Breaks out over the opening range, and sometimes you get an immediate explosion. Sometimes you get a pullback to support where it consolidates, and I expect an extension. Let's take a look at NIO. So there, basically, you see the going back to the daily real quick in this GDXJ. You see the you see the third higher low. You see the rule of 4 breakout, and basically the third piece to the puzzle is a what I call a Stein and handle, which is essentially a more powerful handle, a more powerful pattern than a cup and handle. Rather than a rounding bottom, this has a steeper, more of a V bottom look to it, and this is your handle, which put in the third higher low. And you see this Stein and handle pattern is backstopped by a larger double bottom, W bottom, double bottom from September through November. So the bottom line is that a 50%, the 50% rule from this low here projects to a move to as high as 39 to 40 on this initial run. And if we take a look at the weekly, you can see the potential. This projected move to 39 to 40 basically just as a test of these prior highs here. And so you've got this W bottom that essentially tested the lows all the way back to the initial decline off the 2016 spike high. Ultimately, I think that GDXJ will eclipse this 49 to 50 dollar level up here. So let's go to NEO now, which is another swing idea that we entered just over a week ago. And you can see that NEO has its own cup and handle, and we got in here at around 750, and now it's extending after putting in a little handle here and breaking out, triggering in its own right a rule of 4 breakout. A lot of the new issues have caught a bid and are coming to life from last year, and these may be new leaders in 2019. So you can see that there was a lot of interest in NEO when it came public back here in the fall, and it's got a large base and has carved out this cup and handle and is breaking out today, pivoting out of the cup and handle in league with a rule of 4 breakout buy signal, a breakout over these triple tops. So my expectation would be at least an initial run, the 100% rule coming into play with a move to 12 bucks, 100% off this $6 low, which ties to this level on the opening day of trade right up here. So that's the projection. I think there's a 100% move on the table with NEO, and it's showing good relative strength with today's market pullback. That's it for now. If this kind of approach to swing trading is interesting to you and you found this video helpful, please like and be sure to click on the link to get a free copy of my classic bestseller, Hit and Run Trading, and an offer for a video and a trial to my daily market report, which is a macro view of the market every morning, and the nightly stock report, which each night sends out a handful of both long and short swing and day trading ideas. That's it for now. With that, I'll let you go, and see you next time.